IGN's Rewind Theater brought to you by Destiny, coming spring 2014. Pre-order now for exclusive access to the beta.
What's up, everybody? Destin Legary here, once again analyzing a Killer Instinct trailer. Vince, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Destin. How are you?
Good. You're also enjoying this Sadira action with me
Very
today.
much so, my friend. Very much so. We're going to see some exciting things in this trailer.
Yeah, there she is right there. The badass Killer Instinct music kicks in,
Yeah.
and then we get into the action.
We get right into it. So if we back up right quick to the 18-second mark, we're going to see what's called her Recluse. And this is where she's in the air, and she can kind of air dash back to the wall. And then she can jump off of it, and she can use that to initiate her air offense with Widow's Bite, which I think is really strong.
Nice little brutal combo there.
Yeah,
we
got a brutal there. But one of the things that I think is really sick about Sadira that starts to show, especially at the beginning when she's initiating with the Recluse, is that it looks like she has 3 air actions. She can do 3 distinct moves in the air before having to stop acting. And especially for a character that has as much mobility in the air as she does, like, that's really dangerous. It's going to allow for a lot of... So, like, this right here, we see her double jump in action. And this little okey doke, this little mix-up where you jump over someone and then jump back.
Into no longer a cross-up.
Right,
yeah.
It's like a fake cross-up or a double cross-up. This is, like, so common in anime fighters. So if you play a lot of Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, or even Persona, you know that's a pretty common vector of approach to mix people up. So I love seeing stuff like that.
So there's her opener right there. She goes in a Widow's Bite, Demon's Blade, some auto doubles.
Yes.
Demon's Blade, Ender, into a Widow Bite, into Shadow Demon's Blade. Yeah, that is just deadly. That
so
is awesome.
sick. And there's some technical stuff in there that really made that, like, for me, that makes it awesome. So if we can go back to 31.
Got it.
So at 31, she uses her juggle ender, and then what actually happens here is she cancels the last frames of it into a jump and does the Widow's Bite at the lowest possible point, and then she hits that, jump cancels out of that, and hits with an air normal, and then lands.
It lands here
and finishes it with a Shadow Demon Blade.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect example of how, combos in this game, they have the KV.
Well, she also gets them with the juggle there, too.
Yeah. They have that KV value where once the combo gets too long, the person falls out, so you want to end the combo before that. So she uses the ender to keep the KV value from going too high so that the combo remains, and then the juggle stuff afterwards is just gravy.
Yeah.
But using those kind of technical things, jump cancels, tiger need motions, it's really nice as a Street Fighter player and as a person who enjoys, like, the intermediate and advanced aspects of fighting games to see stuff like that in Killer Instinct.
It's all about cashing in that potential damage at the right time.
Absolutely. And then this last one is the one that really excites me the most.
Yeah, let's watch this.
Yeah.
And just go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice combo. That's crazy. Like,
don't run away yet.
I don't think we've seen her Shadow Widow Bite yet. It looks great, though.
So, yeah, I want to, if I can highlight a couple of things in that
Where do you
combo,
want to stop?
That are nuts. So, the main thing here is what happens after the juggle ender, before all this. So, yeah, so she does this juggle ender, right?
And it looks like there's just a regular move that doesn't cause a juggle. So, anyway.
Yeah, that might be another linker of hers.
There we go.
So right here, now she's going to go into a Shadow Demon's Blade. And what's amazing here is, like, right there. Okay, if we can go back to the last hit and stop it for a second of that Shadow Demon's Blade. What she does
the Demon's Blade?
Yeah, the Shadow Demon's Blade, like,
so
right there.
Here.
So I've confirmed this. We've confirmed this with the folks over at
Double Helix.
At Double Helix, that what's happening there is the Demon's Blade, the Shadow version of the Demon's Blade, when it hits, the last frames of animation can actually be jump canceled. So that means that if you hit someone who's airborne with it, you can actually jump cancel out of it and then continue the combo like you see here. So that's another situation where it's a technical combo element like jump cancels. I love stuff like that. So seeing that stuff like that is in the game is great. And then it allows her to use her Shadow, her air version, the Shadow Widow Bite. Which is really cool. So I love seeing these more advanced juggle mechanics with jump canceling, air specials, and ground specials to make kind of custom juggles. I think that's really where a lot of the skill is going to come into play in these combos. you know, you're going to have your auto doubles and that stuff that's going to be easy for people to do. Then you're going to have this more technical stuff that the more advanced players can enjoy. So I think that's great.
Well, that is a look at Killer Instinct. Sadira did say some stuff in Tide Derivative there at the beginning, which I found interesting. If you know what that is, let us know in the comments below. And for more on Killer Instinct, you know where to keep it locked. IGN.